I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, welcome to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, Florida. In studio today, we've got Mr. Jeff Altman, Big Jim Pritchett with Fat Cat Trailer Repair.
All right.
Mobile Trailer Repair.
Mobile.
Yeah, he's mobile. And myself.
Right back.
Rick is taking the day off today. We also want to send our sympathies out to Keith Secor's mom-in-law. His wife's mom passed away, and they're headed up to Pennsylvania. So, Dana, our sympathy, sweetie. Anyway, Big Jim came in the studio today. He's going to give us a lot of info on the trailer repairs and maintenance and so on and so forth.
Fill in for Rick.
Yeah, you will fill in for Rick. We got Jeff over there in Rick's seat. I'm on the computer. Hopefully we got the video up. If we got the video up, send us a message. Let us know you're seeing it. Let us know the sound's okay. Because if we didn't, we don't know how to fix it anyway. Oh, there he goes. He's fixing the board.
I don't have any headphones yet.
No. Okay. All right. Jim.
Yes, sir.
Our sympathies to you as well, my friend. You lost your sister in Louisiana
Yes,
last
sir.
week.
Yeah, COVID virus
And
got it.
COVID got you. Yep. So,
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because she's going to be well missed.
yeah, imagine.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Older or younger?
Older.
Older sister.
Older. Took her, she was sick on Sunday and passed on Thursday.
Good gosh.
Fast. Stuff acts fast. When it hits, it's
Well, it is real.
yeah,
It
it's
is real, and
Say what you say, but yeah, it's tough. And then losing your family member and
for those that do come into the shop there during the day, we do have a little stipulation that you are required to wear a face mask or a decent cover of your face and nose.
no, the first time.
Yeah, and because this thing is real, and there's a lot of people that are sick of it already, and I'm one of them as well. But you've got some youngins out there that's not too concerned about it, and it doesn't affect them as much as it does the elderly.
It affects everybody.
I'm considered an elderly person because I'm over 65 too. So.
Right, I'm still young.
Yeah, you're still young. You're still in your 30s.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Jeff, you all set up over there?
No.
No.
I can't hear anything.
Oh.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me now?
Do something.
Okay. All right.
No,
You want these?
I'm stuck. No. That's not the problem, Joe.
No.
That's not the problem.
10 4.
Oh, okay.
No, something with the plug in. We got producers
right.
looking at it.
All right, we're expecting calls from Noel Kuhn. He's going to give us some surf reports today.
I'd like to hear that.
We got FWC going to check in with us today.
Yep.
Give us some updates on the flounder deal. And Big Jim is going to inform us of some maintenance schedules and maybe one or two stories of some schedules that he's performed and what he's found and what to do to prevent those.
Absolutely.
So
How to stay off the side of the road.
yeah. Yep. You got no sound over there?
No.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to do it without headphones.
Yeah. Well, we can.
Do what y'all were saying. It's going to be hard when.
Yeah, I thought we had more plugs. There's not a plug over there by you anywhere?
The one right here is the one that he usually uses. So.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, what's going on in the Austro Bite right now? Have you heard anything?
I haven't got anything this week, but I know they've been getting a lot of dolphin. There's been bait on the beach. They've been getting kings off the wrecks. That's what I've been hearing for the offshore.
Gotcha. None of it's come in yet, right? The Kings don't come in until when? Till July, really?
You
First
know,
full moon, July?
Joe, would you say?
Oh, Kings are here, baby.
Yeah, they start.
Yeah, Kings are on the beach.
in May.
Oh yeah, we started on the we started kingfishing on the pier as early as late March, early April.
Have you heard anything? What's the best one off the pier yet?
There's no pier.
Oh.
Yeah, that pier's been down for 2 years, and it'll be 2 years before it's completed. Well, yeah, there was some deal with some permits or something that was still being worked on, or something. They started on it, and then something about permits or whatever, and I think that got held up a little bit. But I'm not quite sure if they're actually back on
It
schedule.
looked like the other day that there was underway.
Yeah, because they've actually got to build another pier to be able to put the equipment on it to build the original pier. So, you can't.
Yeah, you got to have a pier.
You can't have a barge. A lot of people say, well, put a barge out there, put the crane on the barge, but when you start having a nor'easter and you've got 6, 8, 10-foot waves out there, and
losing your ankles and sliding it up on the
and
beach.
lose millions of dollars worth of equipment just to fall off a barge, is not going to get it. And then that barge
If you're
breaking
gonna build
loose.
a pier, why not just start and build it?
Oh yeah. So
Out there, we're good to
It's never
go.
easy.
But as far as the pier goes, it's going to be another couple of years before that's done.
Wow.
And
We were just down in the Bar Beach. We stopped there on the way back from the funeral, and that was a nice pier, good fishing out there.
well, now that
water.
pier was designed by Jacksonville's pier, I believe. Something similar to it.
That's a beautiful area, man.
Did you notice the pilings? Were they square or round? They're probably square, weren't they?
And I'll be lying.
Yeah, that's something I'll never understand is why they build a pier with square pilings instead of round ones, because they just, they take a beating. And hurricane after hurricane is Florida, And then we got one in the Gulf right now, which,
One out there before the season officially opened.
yeah. So that's
just
going
cooking.
up. That's going
We're already on the third.
Well, don't wait like everything else, and wait. Start now. Get your fuel, get your stuff together. 'Cause
That's
it's coming.
going up into Louisiana too, as far as we're looking at it right now, I guess.
Yeah, my people, they need all that rain. They're already inundated.
Yeah. So, all right, Jim. So I believe your voicemail says June 8th. Is that correct?
Yeah. They had us on quarantine coming back from Louisiana. You gotta do yourself another quarantine for 14 days. So we just finished that, and be rolling with that cat again on Monday. And here lately, just to own up, in the last 5 months, I've been through 3 phones. So if you got phone calls from me and I didn't call back, it's probably because I either A, lost that phone, destroyed it, or it went overboard when we were fishing with Edgar's. And one of them just failed on its own. But I've been through 3 phones, man, since the new year, and that's why some of you people haven't got callbacks or called me about this U-bolt or those upright guides, and because when I lost that phone, I lost a number, so I had to start news from scratch. It's been rough, people. And then the death in the family, and then the COVID virus, had to shut down, go bury your sister, put everything away, deal with all that, move out the apartment, deal with people.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a current trend that they don't like to give back your deposits and stuff like that. It's crazy. I went through the same thing when I left where Fat Cat was. It's always some kind of nonsense at the end. It's never easy or quick or clear.
Tell you what, I've been seeing a lot of boats sitting on the side of the road, people staring at their tires.
Yeah, we used to come in at the shop, and you'd be amazed that people would just pull up, cut it loose, broken, and then they may call back in a week and let you know what's going on. I don't miss those mornings trying to figure it out. You can't move it because there's, the undercarriage is so blown out that if you move it, the springs are going to let go. Don't wait until you have failure, people. Do not wait. And learn a little bit about your trailer. Know going in a little something to give the guy. Don't call up and go, well, you should know, you're the expert.
Right?
Yeah. Give me something to work with, man. Leave me some breadcrumbs. Give me a trail. Give me something, to work with, man. Know your bearing size. Know what size tires you have. Know what kind of, do you have springs or a torsion trailer? How many lugs is important? 5 or 6? Is it a brake drum or is it a rotor? learn a little bit about your trailer to help you when we try to help you and you're on the side of the road. Got a break coming, sounds like.
Yep.
Good idea.
All right, 904-831-1023. 904-831-1023. Listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville. GoneFishingShow.com is the website. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Y'all check it out. Go to Gone Fishing Show on Facebook. We'll be there. Y'all stand by. We'll return shortly. Let's make some money. Hold tight.
If you love the ocean, then express yourself with clothing from Seven Seas Outfitters. Seven Seas Outfitters makes high-quality apparel.
Trust just anyone on where to find your next big catch, would you? So why trust anyone when it comes to buying or selling your home? When the experts at Real Keeper Realty can help you navigate your way through the biggest financial move you'll make in your life. Just like fishing, when you're selling your home, you've got to put out the right bait to attract the best buyers. And when it comes to buying the right home for you and your family, we'll stay the course and make sure you find a real keeper. For all of your real estate needs, give Real Keeper Realty a call.
Del Wamsley explains how he found that speck of light that got him into the lifestyle.
I had a guy who used to come into the health club every day and work out for 4 hours a day, sit in the jacuzzi, swim, play racquetball, was happy, looked great, tan all the time. And one day I just asked him, what do you do for a living? And he said, Del, I own real estate.
Well, do you own real estate? Register for our live online free workshop and find out how you can get all the things you want out of life with passive income. Register at lifestylesunlimitedworkshop.com. Brought to you by Lifestyles Unlimited. Del Wamsley talks about understanding the system.
Guy told me the other day on the radio, he says, I understand the system. They let the stock market go up to feed our ego to think we're getting somewhere, and then they crash it on us and take it all away. So now we're stuck. He says, I've lived through 2 of those cycles, so he started investing in real estate to get away from the cycle.
Are you ready to break the cycle? Start investing in real estate today. Find out how. Join Lifestyles Unlimited. Start with our live online free workshop. Register at lifestylesunlimitedworkshop.com.
As I sit here and read article after article and see TV show after TV show, the normal person out there on the street cannot overcome their fear to get to the analytical part of this whole process. I'm not afraid of, and I'm actually ready for a recession, a crash of value of anything and everything. Why? It is the opportunity to do incredible stuff. But that's my analytical brain.
The United States has a very strong economy. We will return to our basic economic foundation. This is not going to be the end of the world for everyone. But you do need to take some action. And some actions will be more productive than others. And one of the things that I think you can do now is take this time, like you said, Del, people are going to be sitting at home, and you have a time right now to change your life. Make what you have work for you.
You need to get into Lifestyles right now.
Join us for our free online workshop. Register at lifestylesunlimitedworkshop.com.
As we enter into our new normal, we find some things changing, like the basic handshake. It's just not sanitary. So what will take its place? Will we revive the tradition of wearing hats and simply dip the brim of our hats at each other? Ma'am. Maybe we can just stand back and suspiciously eye each other. Perhaps we can learn from our dogs and approach one another sniffing. To detect the smell of sanitizer. What were you thinking? Whatever the new normal looks like, we'll adapt. This message brought to you by
Florida residents. Marcus White at Smart Choice Insurance Agency can help with auto and homeowners insurance, even life insurance. Marcus White represents multiple insurance companies, so he shops for the best deal for you. See Marcus White for a free quote at 8954 Lem Turner Road. Appointments in the office or your home. 683-7290. 683-7290. Get a free quote on auto, homeowners, and life insurance from Marcus White at Smart Choice Insurance Agency, 8954 Lem Turner Road, 683-7290.
Do you know who was voted the Bold City's best plumber? Roland Reish Plumbing. Here's why. Roland Reish Plumbing promises great work on time and does it. The good news spreads fast. For all plumbing issues, large or small, you want the Bold City's best. Click plumber in Jax.com. Your friends and neighbors have used them, and that's why they went to Jacksonville.com to vote Roland Reish Plumbing Jacksonville's top plumber. 24/7, Roland Reish Plumbing is standing by, whether it's routine work or a middle-of-the-night emergency. Just call 904-260-7059. If you have a leak, can't wait a week, please call Roland Reish Plumbing at 904-260-7059. Roland Reish Plumbing is proud to have been voted Bold City's best plumber. They intend to stay number one. Call 904-260-7059. Call 904-260-7059.
That fall for dome for us to be wiped out the rest of the population. So they shut everything down, I think 10 or 12 years before Florida even thought of it. So their fishery came back big time and took off. I said my best day there was 110 fish in 6 hours. We had 5 reds apiece, me and Mike Semino, the best of them, 5 reds apiece. We had 10 reds, all of them 27. Every one of them was just as big as they could be. And then we went and got on the truck. We saw the birds diving, there was a couple of white-tailed curly jigs throwing into that pond, where those birds were diving, 2 at a time, and catching them. It was phenomenal. Yeah, that's what I had. Exactly. We were on them so hard we didn't want to stop and change all the curly cues. You start to catch that wire, gets all twisted up. We didn't want to stop and re-rig because we were afraid we were going to miss something. And caught it 50. Yeah, don't want to miss 2 at a time, man.
We got a question here, Jim, from Chris Larson. He wants to know, can people watch the old school kingfish tournament next Saturday in Delano Beach? I don't understand what the question is. Does he think it's going to be televised or something?
Probably won't know if you can go down there and watch the whale.
Okay, because of the situation.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
I heard, they're talking about scaling back and stuff.
That's the 13th, right? 13th through 15th, something like that? Yeah. Are you going to do that? I haven't done that in years. We did 20 in a row, and then I got... That would be different, man. Go out there in that little, go out there in the day boat.
We got a little cabin out for
Something too. I haven't never done that. That's good. That's something we can work out there. Yeah, definitely. Stay in that place, where you gotta run. Yeah. Go down the red top. Always a good spot. That's where we were right next to the Wayne Boat. Yeah, the big six.
We went to the beach for our anniversary last week, and sat there on the waterfront, and the boats that were running up and down the beach, buddy, they were 100, 150 yards off the beach, just above the surf break, and throwing them nets, man.
Oh, yeah.
They was throwing the nets, so they was getting their bait, but, I didn't see anything being brought up.
generally,
take off. Yeah.
Gone.
Well,
Yep.
We're going out to the wreck.
There's a lot to be said for etiquette on the water too.
Yep.
Yeah, I had an experience last weekend out fishing, and it's all about courtesy, spacing. Don't come up and jap somebody.
Okay, let me preface something. Jim, how tall are you, Jim?
Well, I'm 6'6".
Yeah, 6'6", you probably weigh what?
I'm a
260?
spelt 270 right now.
270?
Yeah, man.
This is not a guy
Slim.
that you want to argue with. Just in case nobody knows.
I'm just saying, man. That whole river, you can't find anywhere than to get all within my anchor line. I mean, come on, man. That's like, and then get stuck, and then plow up all the mud, and then look at me and go, yeah. Why don't you just keep moving, man? Go put some distance. Let's catch some fish. But I'm going just chased out of here. Oh yeah. That's like cobia fishing, when the people, when you see the ray and you're the first one on the ray, that's, you're ray.
Well, what about the other 8 boats that come up on?
Well, that's when you start acting like that's a ray. And it's not, they figure that you got them 3 times, they usually go on about the business. They act like you passed over there to nothing and watch you charge up. It's like, snicker. Yeah, man, just courtesy, man. Courtesy everywhere, man. Courtesy, and being polite and nice. Because ugly is ugly. It takes a while for ugly to get off you sometimes.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, you just can't turn that switch off.
It's the sort of best.
Yeah, it's got to wear off. Kingfishing and some of that, those tournaments, that brings out, it doesn't bring out the best in some people. So just say, some people. When you run right across the stern of somebody's boat and you're surprised you just got all 6 of their lines wrapped up in your props. Come on. Yeah,
Anyhow, you know what's out on the street now? June's Fishing Connection is out, distributed as of Tuesday in Nassau, Duval, Clay, St. John's, Flagler, Volusia, and Brevard counties. Right there.
What's the total circulation in that right now? You figure?
It's up to around 10,000 or so.
That's awesome.
That's the fun.
We advertise in there.
Covers a lot of
a lot of territory.
Yeah. Here down the Daytona area. Yeah. What's the furthest south?
Brevard County. So that's just south of Daytona.
Yeah, which would be
Ormond. The Normandy, Ormond South.
Yeah.
Down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Walmarts, Wawas. Wawas, yeah.
Wow.
Roy's got them in the Wawas down there.
Right.
So we're working on getting them in the Wawas here too.
It's a good bang. Getting better.
But a real big shout out to our contributing writers because they're the ones that actually make this paper work. And,
Current information.
Yeah.
Good to have.
The advertisers are the ones that produce this thing and get it out there so we can pay the printer to print it. And the writers make it.
Except for Dyson paying them bills.
Except for riders.
Yep. And Big Jim's been with us since day one.
Day one, man.
Radio and paper.
Yep. And Jaguar.
Yep. You're a combo.
That
man.
way you have to get everybody's trailers messing up.
Yeah. Oh, they're still coming into shop and going, where's Big Jim's shop
Where
at?
you at? Where you? Yeah.
I'll put one Shack Club.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I get a lot of response, man.
Yesterday or day before.
I was rolling till we had the death in the family and then the virus stuff and all the nonsense. And it's now that they've taken my chains off the quarantine, I got like 10 jobs backed up for next week. So I'm already rolling for summertime and see if I can't make it happen. So again, apologies for anybody that got left behind there when I went through those 3 phones. Golly, man, I'm hard on everything, man. I guess that's the Cajun redneck in me. If you see my truck, you'd understand. It's just golly. But I did lose a lot of phone numbers. People that were in the middle of transactions, getting their stuff fixed, and all of a sudden, he didn't call me back. Well, I didn't call you back because my phone went off the boat on Egger's boat, and then out filling the deer feeders, I lost one in a camouflage case on 600 acres. Spent 3 days looking for it because I just wouldn't let it go, man. I got issues. I stayed out there daylight to dark looking for that phone. And then the other one, it died on its own. But 3 and 6 months is a bit much. So apologies. Definitely apologies for anybody that fell through the cracks. But I'll be back on Monday. Try to make do what I can do.
and realize, it's busy now, man, and everybody waits that last minute, and they're going, hey, man, we're going to the Keys tomorrow. Start getting on top of it now with your boat trailer and with your hurricane preparations. Don't look like some yahoo out there at Home Depot line when the people come down here because we got a storm on the film because you're in line. Have all your stuff together.
904-831-1023, 904-831-1023. You're listening to the Gold Fishin Show on Sunny 102.3 in Jacksonville, Florida. And we are live filming.
Yes, we are.
On Facebook.
And doing it well.
Boxcast.
And looking well,
YouTube. And we got Big Jim Pritchett, the Fat Cat Mobile Trailer Repair. Mobile.
Hostile. Agile.
He's not over there across the bricks anymore. He's mobile.
That's right. Just call me.
Running around that way.
Call me. Come to you. Hey, Jim, I broke down.
831-1023.
Help somebody.
Stand by. Be right back.
Now that the weather's heating up, the backyard is in play. And Lowe's can help you create memories at home all summer long. Enjoy dinner al fresco with the new Pelham Bay 7-piece patio set, now starting at just $2.19. What's for dinner? Burgers, of course, on the new grill. Enjoy free local delivery when you buy a grill $3.98 or more. Summer is over. Download our app and discover what's possible at Lowe's. While supplies last, the price is standard delivery in U.S. only. Purchase threshold calculated before taxes. After applicable discounts. More fees may...
Jacksonville News at the top of the hour on Talk 100.3.
Good day, I'm Adam Boardman. 8 Jacksonville firefighters are in stable condition today after being hurt last night by an explosion on a burning cargo ship at Blunt Island. Well over 100 first responders were called to the scene. Investigators are still trying to figure out what sparked that blaze. Bars, pubs, and movie theaters in Florida can reopen today now that Florida's in phase 2 of economic recovery. Bars and pubs have to limit their capacity to 50% indoors, but outdoors they can be at normal capacity. Movie theaters can be open at half capacity, and retail stores and gyms can operate at full capacity. Jacksonville Jaguars players led a march from the stadium to the sheriff's office in protest of the death of George Floyd this morning. Jaguars staff and their families were part of the 100-strong group. Hundreds of JCPenney stores across the country are going to close this year, and the one at Jacksonville's Regency Square Mall is one of them. Dillard's will be the only department store left in the mall when they go. That's Jacksonville.radio news.
Your Talk 100.3 FM weather forecast.
For your Friday afternoon, cloudy with a chance of showers, maybe some thunderstorms, high 85. Tonight, cloudy, low 72. Saturday, we'll start the weekend cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms, high 84. Saturday night, cloudy with more showers, low 70. And Sunday, cloudy with showers and possible thunderstorms, high 83.
This This year marks the 63rd anniversary of Boger Shoes on Park Street here in Jacksonville. In order for a family business to celebrate 63 years, they must be doing something right, and that something is good old-fashioned customer service. For 63 years, Boger Shoes has been providing orthopedic and diabetic shoes for thousands of customers in Northeast Florida. During the month of June, Boger Shoes would like to express their appreciation for all of our area nurses, healthcare workers, and first responders. So all month long, these courageous individuals will receive a 20% discount on their entire purchase at Boger Shoes. The entire staff at Boger's would like to thank these professionals for everything they do. Boger Shoes is taking the coronavirus and your safety very seriously. For your protection, Boger staff and CPEDs will be wearing gloves and masks while serving you. Boger's thoughts and prayers are with their customers and this community during this difficult time. Boger Shoes, the answer for hurting feet.
Does your furnace need repair? Your house need cleaning? Or maybe you're ready to update your kitchen? Big or small, whatever your home improvement need, log on to handyman.homeadvisor.com. Home Advisor is a free online resource with instant access to top-rated remodelers, maids, handymen, roofers, and many other home contractors. It's easy and it's free. Just go to handyman.homeadvisor.com. Handyman.homeadvisor.com. That's handyman.homeadvisor.com.
Situations going on with flounder. That'd be a fish, right?
You know, and also I had flipped over to the page that they have for some of the recommendations. And they also have some stuff talking about bluefish populations are being overfished and we need some bluefish regulations. I'm dead serious that we're still going.
I know. Whiting will be next.
Right? Yeah,
Stop.
There's too many of those.
And then pogies will probably be in there somewhere too.
Stop.
The pogies over harvest.
Sea turtles, that's our
Shrimp.
Tell you what, I've been talking about seeing a lot of stuff in the river. Dolphins.
Yeah.
They are everywhere.
I saw dozens the other day.
Bottlenose.
They didn't get that close.
I believe they were, and they was a bunch.
You know?
Dozen. That would be 12.
That was more than that.
I pulled up
So
to Arlington
more.
Boat Ramp, and at the end of Arlington Boat Ramp, there's barge that's sitting out there, and dolphin was jumping out of the air.
Out of the air?
Yeah, jumping into the air. Out of the water.
Yeah,
It's falling from the sky.
Look, you go,
Just go up for clarification.
Then you stop, and then you go into the water again.
I'm not judging,
They're going
man.
out of the air. But yeah, they were like doing acrobatic stuff.
Saturday was one of those days, a big bald eagle, male, big one, nice mature, and then a manatee, and then the dolphin, and all that social distancing. I was by myself and catching. Saturday got a nice red, a nice trout, and a flounder. And that ain't bad on those mud minnows too. And that's unusual for me.
What happened with the tournament, Jeff?
Just fixing to pull some stuff up on that.
Okay.
Had a hard day.
I see. Was it Craig or Tim Stouter had a good day?
Yeah.
I think Tim had a good day.
Yep. They didn't do too bad.
Work that thing.
Craig was in. You were in.
I was in the top 25
Travis,
or 30% maybe.
I think Travis Hicks was in there on it. Yeah, I saw his name on the readout.
Sandy Stark took second place. Sandy's a great fisher. Always good.
Him or her? Oh, him.
Okay. Yeah. Guy named Sandy.
Like Sandy Forsythe.
What were you fishing
from
with,
Aqua
Rick?
East?
Man, I had a finger mullet and left my crabs at home, and that looked good. Always get something. But I was fishing that plastic artificial, and it was a rough day for everybody. I mean, the winter had big 150 ounces. It's not.
How many fish?
Well, you could have caught up to 7 each day. It's a limit slam.
Limit
term.
slam, yeah.
So
you could, between the flounder, the reds, and the trout, it's a bunch of fish. So you're constantly working.
yeah,
We got a call. No?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw it.
No, we're trying the box cast. I've got somebody text me, Jackie, telling me that
Okay.
so we're trying to use it.
Yeah, is anybody hearing any buzzing out there? If they're watching the camera right now, if you hear any buzzing,
that's what we're
throw a text message at me. Let me know. Yeah, we got some plug. We got some blow plugs in here. Something's not right with plugging the plug. All right, Jim.
And give me
a
minute,
tip.
I'll have it.
Give us a tip. My trailer's hubs are heating up real bad.
Need some service, man. You got to take that water out.
What's
Got
the
service
problem
them
with
hubs. Water retention inside the hub.
Put water in your hub.
It comes natural, man, when you submerge that thing underwater. You got to service them up, man. Check them out when you're driving down the road and you're going a little distance, man. Stop, pull over, put your hand on there, see if the temperature. It should be temperate. To be able to put. It's the disco light just kicked in, man. Had a 70s flashback for a minute. Put your hand on there. It should be just, fingers. It should be just temperate. You should be able to touch it and not burn yourself.
So smoke coming off, it's not good?
That's a bad sign. If you look like you could blacken some redfish on the side of the road, unless it's lunchtime, you might could use that heat, But no, check them. Just put your hand on there and check them, man. It's always a quick and easy thing.
How often? I mean,
twice a year. A lot of people won't do it. I mean, they all look at you like you're crazy. You should look underneath that trailer twice a year, man. Paint them springs, service them hubs, check the lights. Same old routine. Look in the front where that coupler is, on that tubing there. Smack it with a hammer. If rust falls out there, look up under. You'd be surprised with that 1/4-inch tube and how much it'll rust in a 7-year period. Those infamous 2-part lug nuts, man. Take those with the chrome cap and the zinc. Throw them away. Get you a 1-piece stainless lug nut. That's a lot of downfall. It's hell when you can't get the tire and the rim off the service that's broken, because of those 2-part lug nuts. But, the first big job I had this year was with the triple axle. And he had, triple axle, 8-lug hub.
And how do you get them off?
Cutting torch, 45 minutes to an hour per nut. It all puddles up inside the reason. It's not what you want to deal with. People say it makes you more money, but you're just sitting there fighting that thing instead of just a simple service. In and out, you can make it happen. You save yourself a lot of side of the road heartache, man. And I don't care who you are, your significant one's going to be very unhappy when you're sitting on the side of the road waiting.
Oh yeah, especially when you got a car full of kids.
Car full of kids.
And it's 90 degrees outside.
Oh yeah, it's never going to happen during
you don't
perfect time.
You don't want to leave your vehicle
The one time your AC,
idling for an hour, 2 hours at a time.
not working properly, and then there's your hub problem. It's just boating can be a great experience. I think that with all that Florida has to offer and all the water that we have.
When everything's going good.
Yeah, and even when it's not, man. When you look, and can I get with you for a minute? Can I get on that soapbox?
Yeah.
Turn that TV off, man. Come on now, and quit watching those people loot and carry on. And thank God it's not right up here on us. And even if it is, man, first off, don't let it happen from the get-go. You see something that's not right, stand up. Secondly, on the backside of that, you see something that's not right, stand up. If they was to come down my street and looking to have their situation like that, it's not going to turn out that way. I'm just saying, I'm not going to be one of those people that sit down and the other day when I was social distancing, I kept thinking, for all them people that are up there, up just on top of each other when they can choose to be out on a beautiful day fishing. I'm sure they could have found a pond, a river, a stream somewhere around there where all this and go fishing. And I promise you, you'll be right away. You'll not want to smash no windows, set anything on fire, act all foolish. I mean, I'm just saying. Now, every time I go to the woods or I'm out on the water, I just thank God for everything. And I'm going, man. I look around and I just left the house, was looking at that TV, And now I'm looking around at God's creation, and I get to choose. I choose to be where I'm at. You have a choice, people. Use it. And if you're young out there, there's other things to do. And I know when you're young, man, I grew up south of New Orleans. I sowed my oats in the French Quarter. And I'm going to tell you, that place does not close. When it's time for a new shift, they say stand over here, they hose out that side of the bar. Stand over there, they hose out that side of the bar. They flush the toilets and go, it's a new day. Yeah. Okay, let's carry on. And that's it.
All right, we're still having sound issues according to some people out there. So, I don't know. We've got to get this squared away somehow. 904-831-1023. Give us a shout. 904-831-1023. You're listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM in Jacksonville, Florida. Y'all stand by. We're going to return shortly. Hold tight.
Southern Sportsman is now open on the south side of Arlington Expressway. They stock everything an outdoorsman prize, from firearms and fishing, archery, and knives. They've got bows by Hoyt, Obsession, and Prime with an archery range for practice time. Everything's there, a fisherman digs, from T. Allen rods to TBS jigs. Guns by Glock can always be found at Southern Sportsman, the best in town. Located at 8324 Arlington Expressway. Give them a call today at 903-2745. That's 903-2745. Atlantic Coast Marine is the name to remember for Maverick, Hughes, Pathfinder, Canoe, and Sundance boats. We're also a full-line Yamaha dealer with the best prices on Yamaha engines. Winner 3 years running, Atlantic Coast Marine will get you set up with the right engine the first time. We offer a huge service facility performing everything from fiberglass repair to engine rebuild. Atlantic Coast Marine, 13748 Atlantic Boulevard at the Intercoastal Waterway. Call 221-0793. That's 221-0793.
Mobile marine service, licensed and insured to install and repair marine generators, electronics, stereo, water and weight systems, as well as computer parts are required. Have a boat? Then you need to know a mobile marine technician that will come to your boat. Shark Attack does just that. Also offering consulting and pre-purchase inspection. Call 904-200-8709. That's 904-200-8709.
area, and now it's here. Fish 307 Jacks. They're a certified Minn Kota service center with the tools and the know-how to get you back in the shallows. If you're needing cannon or walker downrigger work, Fish 307 specializes in that as well. They're conveniently located on Mayport Road, just 1 block north of Levee, and they're ready to get your boat off the trailer and back in the water where it belongs. Fish 307 Jacks. Give them a call today at 904-859-0966. That's 904-859-0966. Palm Cove Marina, the place boats call heaven. And for good reason. Palm Cove Marina prides itself by offering the largest dry storage facility coupled with the finest wet slip accommodations on Jacksonville's intracoastal waterway. Also, you'll find that Palm Cove Marina provides full marine service, a travel lift, very competitive ethanol-free fuel prices, and they even have a swimming pool. Palm Cove Marina, located on Beach Boulevard on the west side of the intracoastal waterway. Call 223-4757. Online at palmcovemarina.com. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, we are back. And guess who we have, Joe? We have Miss Amanda from FWC.
Amanda, was there a song? Was that Toto? Amanda? Wasn't that Toto?
No, that was Boston.
Was that Boston?
Yeah, that was Boston.
Oh,
look at Jeff.
Amanda.
Come on, man. Rock and roll.
Oh, yeah, man.
Hey, sweetie, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing? Thanks
Doing
for
good,
having me on.
good. Talk to us. What's going on with the Flatties?
Well, we are currently gathering public input from folks like you and any of your listeners about some changes to the fishery. What we're seeing and hearing from people is that there's a general decline across the state. We have a stock status update that's showing that. We're hearing that from other states. We're also hearing that from a lot of anglers. But, this is really kind of the beginning stages of any potential regulation changes. So we have some kind of draft changes out there that were just kind of some ideas that we're punting around. We're talking to people, getting their feelings on these ideas. And then what we'll do is we'll take that and we'll come back later this year. Could be as early as July, but might be a little later into the year. And we'll be talking to the commission about some potential changes to those regulations.
Okay.
What's the current status? What's the deal? What's commercial? What's the limits on commercial? What's the current on recreational and commercial right now? What's the status quo?
So currently, the recreational bag limit is 10. It's got a minimum size limit for recreational and commercial of 12 inches.
Potato chips.
Closures.
They're potato chips.
Yeah, you can't get a sandwich out of 12-inch flounder, not much, unless it's a fat one.
Yeah.
That's what we've heard. Yeah, there's no closures right now, and there's no commercial limit right now.
No commercial limit.
Yeah, I'm all for a commercial limit.
Yeah.
And I mean, my thoughts on it is, a minimum size of 15. Leave it at 10 fish, because when you raise it from 12 inches to 15 inches,
it's harder to get that limit.
It's harder to get that limit.
Yeah.
So but I also know that the Northeast Florida, are they going to do this in regions, or is it going to be a statewide thing? Because I know that down like in the Tampa area, I go, 15s, and they're like, oh man, those are giant. And I was like, no, they're not. So
right now we're looking at doing this statewide, but we have heard that comment a couple times so far about, especially from some folks from your area, about whether we might be looking into doing regional changes instead.
Yeah, I think regional changes, because definitely our fishery up here in Northeast Florida versus Southwest Florida are totally different as far as flounder. Down on the west coast or the east coast of Florida, I don't even think they have a big flounder run.
Let me
there.
ask a question. Water conditions. The difference between the water conditions we have up here in Northeast Florida. We've got the river water more or less. Mm-hmm. And then South Florida, you've got your nice, clear, white, sandy, areas. Is there a difference in the amount of specifically flounder that are being caught? Where's most of the flounder being caught in the state of Florida? Your thought?
I wish I knew the answer to that, and I will be honest that I am not a researcher on my end, and I do not know the answers to all the questions.
Right.
I bet it's
but
up
I
here.
can certainly find out for you and let you know.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think, if you had to guess? Just fishing-wise and catching the bigger ones like we catch up this way. And
yeah, what about the Keys, Jeff? Are you familiar with the Keys and flounder down that? I don't think so.
No. I don't think they really have them down there.
No.
I think the commercial people hammer it up here.
They catch them, but just
I hear of 100 in a night.
Yeah,
stuff
people
like
don't
that.
go targeting them.
Yeah. Another thing, the G word, gigging.
Right now, we're not proposing any changes to gigging. We have had comments both, for not changing it, and some people for changing that regulation. But right now, we do not have any plans to remove that as a gear, for example.
Okay. Yeah, that's, it just seemed to me that, I know the lights are bright, but how can you actually judge the size of that fish when it's,
it's in shallow.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 feet deep.
You're shallow though. When you're gigging, you're in that.
Yeah, but the
that's my
difference between 11.5-inch flounder and a 12-inch flounder. It happens, I'm sure, but
yeah. But when I went gigging, you could see them. They're right there up by the edge. You get a pretty good representation when it's super shallow and you can't see them. There's so many conditions when it's got to be no moon, no wind, clear water. You know, so there's a lot of conditions that make it hard to get your goal. But when I thought it was, you know, just being out there at night was a total different perspective on it. It's quiet, you don't have all the activity. When you see that flounder laying in the mud, what's even cooler is when the flounder vacates his spot and he leaves that silhouette in the sand that was the perfect shape of the fish. You know, I did right up there under the bridge. I got a 32-inch flounder. That was 9.8 pounds, I think it was.
Gee.
Yep, and it's 6 of his cousins. You know, and I didn't get the big one was first, and then 6 others, so it's 7 in a gig though.
Oh man, down in southern Florida, West Coast, and things like that, do they even get 28-inch flounder over there? I've really never, heard big ones like that over in the Gulf side.
Yeah, it's definitely different depending on the state. I mean, I haven't honestly fished for a lot of flounder off of Florida. I grew up on the coast of Mississippi and, have fished for them there growing up. So it's kind of a different aspect. But
Biloxi?
The coast of Mississippi, yeah, Biloxi and Gulfport. That's my hometown.
All right, I had family that were in Kiln, right there where Brett Favre lives. Yeah, my uncle was the sheriff one of the deputies up there, and he was Cajun to the max. I'm talking about dark skin, Deprio, I can't. Uncle Ito Deprio was his name. I mean, does that sound Cajun or what? Ito Deprio. Oh yeah, yeah. I know your area. Yeah, I was raised, south of New Orleans there, and I had when the big storm came through in the early '60s, that Class 5, and we went over there and cleaned up, helped our family clean up, and just like Katrina.
Where is the? You've put the word out, and is there anything scheduled for actual people to show up and come to voice their opinions, or is it all being done online?
So nothing in person right now, just due to
imagine that
correct concerns, right? So we had 2 virtual workshops that were this week. We also have online commenting, and you can learn more about what we're proposing and kind of get all the details here if you go to myfwc.com/saltwater comments. That we have a commenting form on there. You can submit comments online. You can also, again, I don't know exactly when we'll be bringing this to the commission, but we'll have commission meetings coming up in July. We have one scheduled for October, and then I believe December. We're looking at flounder coming back to one of those. Will those be in person or not? Again, it just depends on kind of what is happening here, health and safety-wise. But certainly people are welcome to either go on there, but also if you just want to talk to a person or you want to email somebody directly, you can email us at marine@myfwc.com, or you can call the Division of Marine Fisheries Management anytime as well at 850-487-0554, and we'll have somebody give you a call back. So certainly we want to hear from as many people as possible. There's even a way on our website for you to message the commissioners directly as well if you would rather make sure that your comment goes directly to them.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's good to know. I mean, I definitely think when they're looking at the flounder that it does need to be regional, because like I said, our fishery is completely different than the rest of the state, as far as, panhandle, Gulf side of the state.
Mm-hmm.
They need to have different regulations for this area.
I'm just happy they're taking the time to review.
Yeah.
Instead of just being draconian and going, this is it. This is the way it is.
Well,
so finally, we're taking input.
They want to drop it down to 5 fish. And a closure. We don't need a closure.
Yeah, especially in November.
Part of
especially when it runs on in November.
Exactly.
Exactly. It doesn't make that.
And the flounder pounder, that's a big consideration too.
Yeah.
That's a big event.
Helps a lot of people.
we have I'm not sure if you're aware of the flounder pounder tournament
for autistic children.
There's like well over 100 boats or 200 boats. So
Amanda, thank you so much for the info, sweetie. We'd like to get you in. Are you local in Jacksonville?
I am not, but I have a lot of family over there, so I travel that way a lot.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought we'd get you in studio once we get all this squared away in here after a while.
If you're ever around on a Friday, let us know. We'd love to have you in here.
I'm sure we could work that out. My family would love it.
Good deal. All right, Amanda, with FWC, we appreciate it, sweetie. Have a good weekend. 904-831-1023, listening to the Gone Fishing Radio Show on Sunny 102.3 FM. We've got the sound corrected.
Yep.
Thank you to Big Jim. Big Jim found another hole. That boy, Jim. Jim is the hole finder. Yeah. And we plugged that hole up with the cord, and now everything's working good.
See that?
Y'all stand by. Be right back.
Some surgical mask etiquette tips. Protective masks not only help prevent you from encountering the virus, they help keep you from inadvertently spreading the virus. Wearing special masks that feature your team's logo or your favorite character can be good, just be mindful of the message you're sending. Also, be aware that we can tell if you're really smiling or not. Your eyes tell it all. And yes, it is an insult if upon seeing you, someone says something like, "Wow, you've never looked better." This message brought to you by
Derek Padgett Electrical Services is an essential business that will continue to serve you during the current situation. Whether you have an electrical emergency or need routine electrical work such as new construction or remodeling, Derek Padgett can do it. Derek Padgett Electrical Services covers all of Northeast Florida and is licensed, bonded, and locally owned. You can count on Derek Padgett Electrical Services to be there for you. Call 904-586-6741, 586-6741. That's 586-6741.
WSOL HD2 Yulee, W272CQ Jacksonville, Sunny 102.3, Jacksonville's greatest hits.
Atlantic Coast Marine, the name to remember for Maverick, Hughes, Pathfinder, Canoe, and Sundance boats. We're also a full-line Yamaha dealer with the best prices on Yamaha engines. A winner of Yamaha's Best in Class 3 years running, Atlantic Coast Marine will get you set up with the right engine the first time. We offer a huge service facility performing everything from fiberglass repair to engine rebuilds. Atlantic Coast Marine, 13748 Atlantic Boulevard at the Intercoastal Waterway. Call 221-0793. That's 221-0793.
The best way to go fishing around here is to join Jacksonville Boat Club. We furnish the boats, the insurance, and take care of all the maintenance. You'll enjoy completely hassle-free valet service on the premier fleet in the Southeast. When you arrive at the dock, your boat will be ready to go. You won't spend hours getting it ready or have to wait in line at the marina or boat ramp. Just remember, we clean the boats, but you clean the fish. JacksBoatClub.com.
Great news, everybody. Big Jim at Fat Catch Mobile Trailer Repair has a new knee and he's back to work. So if you need something welded or you need to fix some bad wiring, you need to call Fat Catch Mobile Trailer Repair. Why? Because you need to get that stuff fixed. And Big Jim needs to work that knee because it needs rehabbing. You need an ink pen and a piece of paper and you need to write this number down. 247-1727. That's 247-1727. Fat Catch Mobile Trailer Repair for all your trailer repair needs. Don't throw away that broken reel. Get it repaired by Keith Secor, better known as Keith the Reel Guy. For years, Keith the Reel Guy has saved many a reel from being thrown away. If your reel is in need of repair, just drop it off at Rick's Bait and Tackle in Jacksonville Beach, or you can just give Keith the Reel Guy a call. He's at 904-631-8924. Keith can get your reel repaired at a fair price and in a timely fashion. Call Keith the Reel Guy today and get your favorite reel back on the rod and out of the garbage can. Keith the Reel Guy, 904-631-8924.
Sunny 102.3.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Well, we got one out of the three of us.
They drop in like flies,
we
man.
got me and Big Jim here.
Stamina, baby.
But
Stamina.
Hey, we're going to get us a ledge report from Captain Chris. Hey,
Talk
Chris,
to us.
how you doing, buddy?
Hey, guys. Doing very good. How about yourself?
Good,
Well,
man. Good.
well.
Good to hear from you. I saw the pictures that you put out
Nice.
there.
What time should we come over after the show to get our snack on?
What's our sandwich time?
Some blackened mahi, some onion.
Yeah, if you know anything about a captain, you got a lot of times we don't get to keep much. We're providing the service for the customers, so my customers are eating well, and
And your soup is thin.
Yeah, I was able to snag a few little fillets.
Nice, though. That's a nice picture.
Yeah, man. So how'd y'all do? How far out were you?
So we went out Wednesday. We dropped the lines in about 160 feet and actually trolled out to 1,000. And to be honest with you, we didn't see much activity. Didn't see a lot of weeds, no birds. Just kind of seemed dead out there. So the only thing we did see, a bunch of porpoises got in our trolling spread. So we had to regroup, pull our lines back up, and kind of run away from them.
Tell you what, they're everywhere.
Man, they actually bit all the tails off trolling ballyhoo.
Oh no,
tails off.
That sucks.
So we pulled spread, and since it was kind of slow, we decided to try to fish the drop there, and just the current was too rough. So just couldn't. I've got a trolling motor on the boat to hold us in place, but just the lines, we couldn't even get them to stay on the bottom.
Just too much current, huh?
Too much. We call it one squirrel snapper. And then after that, we decided, while we're out here, let's just keep trolling. And we switched it up and actually ran the ballyhoo naked this time, and caught one blackfin, little football, and then a nice 20-pound cow.
Nice.
And trolled a little bit longer and just didn't really have a lot of luck. So we pulled lines up and ran inside a little bit, stopped a spot about 50 miles out, started fishing the bottom, and got into some of the red porgies. And they were biting good. Then all of a sudden, the Lord provided a nice school of mahi for us, and we were able to snag a few of those in the boat.
Beautiful fish.
And had a great time, and just filled the cooler right there at the last hour.
That's awesome.
That's a beautiful thing right there.
Yeah.
So Chris, what's the name of your boat?
Name of the boat is Persistency.
Persistency.
Yeah, it's a 28-foot pursuit that we run out of, and I tell the guys, you just got to keep chipping away at it and be persistent.
Yeah. Grind away.
Sooner or later.
It was no different.
It'll be your turn, yeah.
So we stayed at it and finally filled the box up.
Nice. And you were out, a week ago? Again? Or before this trip?
Yeah. So
didn't you say you got into the Kings?
Yep. We went, let me get my trips right. 2 weeks ago, let me back up. Last Friday we went out and went king fishing, and actually hooked one. I literally went by myself and hooked one, lost it out the boat, and then caught a couple of short cobia and a shark. And I had to get back into the marina. I had some other things to take care of. But the week before that, we went out and caught some kings out there about 15 miles out. Snagged two nice kings. And so, yeah, the kings are definitely in. I haven't seen too many big ones being caught,
Oh, they're probably around. The pogies are starting to pop up.
Yeah, that was another thing. Last Friday was the first time, pretty much one cast got a net full of pogies, which was really great compared to the previous days and previous weeks where
you go out there and spend a few hours trying to chase down pogies.
Yeah. The week that I caught the two kings, we were looking for bait, and we ran up the Nassau Sound and then ran all the way down to Ponte Vedra, and we caught a few of the threadfins at Ponte Vedra. And I was like, well, I guess we're going to be trolling with dead cigar minnows because no pogies today.
How much fuel you burn in a run like that to Nassau and into the red tops?
Oh, I don't look at that stuff.
Just fill it up, right?
1.2, 1.4 miles per gallon.
That's on a four-stroker?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Yep. So.
Got technical thing going on here for a second.
Yeah.
There we go.
But yeah, bottom fishing's been really good. We've, of course, catching all the snapper you could ever want.
Right. What's your best fish ever off of Jacksonville?
Ever off?
Bragging rights here for everybody. Your best
boy.
one, the one that I caught that. That's right.
I caught that.
Yeah, what would that be? That's a question I always want to ask everybody. You got that triple motor boat with all the. What's your best one?
Yeah, I would say probably we're going to go with a nice sized kingfish. Kingfish season coming up. We 33 pounds was last year.
All right. What'd you catch that on?
Ribbon fish.
Yeah, those are
ribbon fish on a downrigger ball.
Gotcha.
definitely a good bait. Kingfish like those.
Yeah, my best is, I guess, would be that I got a really nice sail coming out of the jetties there one day on the North Rip. Got a nice sailfish, man. He's up on the wall. It's like, yeah, I caught that one right there. Yes, I'm curious, man. That's my question. You know, you spend all this money, all your time. It's like, man, what's your fish, man? Which one you most proud of? You know, like that 9-pound flounder. You know, it's like you don't see many. I don't. I haven't seen many bigger than that. You know, I know they're out there. Chuck gigged one night. He swore was like in the 15 range.
Yeah, that'd be a sick fish right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we catch so many fish and so many different kind of fish. I mean, 3-4 weeks ago, we caught a nice, I think it was 32 or 35 pound African pompano.
That's nice.
Oh,
that's respectable.
I saw that picture.
That was a nice stuff.
Yeah, that fish was big. Wasn't that sort of close to state record?
No, I actually looked it up. I think the state record is in the low 50s.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's a stud.
Yeah.
You know, biggest flounder was right here out of Nassau.
Yep.
For the state of Florida.
Yep.
That was, I think, 22, 23.
23, 24, something like that.
Yeah, it was a stud.
Huge fish.
Stud fish.
Huge fish.
That would just make the day.
Probably one I lost about a month ago. Yeah.
Wow. The ones we missed.
Yep. I think I had just missed one. I'd seen Chris out at the marina, and I think probably within that week I had lost a huge one in that area. So
You know, I had a chum bag tied on the back of the boat one day, and I just bought that chum bag, and a big hammerhead came up and was wearing my bag, and it came up and got next to the boat on the left side of the gunnel there, and my cousin Mike was saying, don't do it, but I tied myself to the T-top, and I got my long gaff, and I hit that green 400-pound hammerhead, and that thing, man, put me through some changes. I had a 14-foot gaff, and when I got done, I had a 3-foot corkscrew. That thing had spun it, made a big circles out like a big spring, and then finally bent the barb out. You know, I was like, don't do it, when it was too late. Oh, man, the one that got away. Thank God.
I was a kid. I was probably 12 or so, and we were at the North Jetties, and, we're in the chum hole. And I was throwing chum off the back of the boat, and probably 12, 13-foot hammerhead came from underneath the boat sideways with his mouth open through my chum line. Scared me to death. I fell backwards into the boat because I was sitting up on the transom.
We got to get a bigger boat.
Yeah, exactly.
One of those,
that was about that time, too. So.
No, yeah.
Well, Chris, man, we definitely appreciate you calling us.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Thanks for the info.
Letting us know what's going on the offshore front. Feel free to call anytime, man.
You going to do the Greater Jacksonville?
Yep. We're actually, I've been putting it off, but I need to go ahead and sign up. But, yeah, we're going to do the Kingfish tournament this year. I really like to take my two boys out, Hudson and Chandler. They're 10 and 8. And,
there you go.
Nice.
They get fired up over it.
Yeah, that's perfect age, man, when there's...
Yep. Yeah, I saw his boys out there. I'm gonna have my grandson Gavin. We're gonna fish it.
I got to get my grandson out first tripping in that Blazer Bay and let him get on a red or something. That's gonna be awesome. Looking forward to it.
Yep.
Fun stuff.
Yeah,
Chris,
man.
give us a call, man. We certainly appreciate it.
I think Joe Dion came back. I think he's back with us amongst the living. You okay, brother?
I had a bunch of salad last night.
Oh, roughage.
Yeah, roughage.
Well, thank you for
End
that.
of that discussion.
All right, Chris.
Chris, you know when to get out of here, don't you, brother? Oh, man.
Okay, Rick. Rick already replied to that one. That was quick. Something's going on at Trout Creek Fish Camp today. Look at this, buddy. The St. Johns River is active.
There's social distancing, man.
Dude, Trout Creek Fish Camp looks like it's got about 400 boats and trailers.
Today is
trucks and trailers.
Boat skip day is what they're calling it?
Yeah.
That's called social distancing, man.
Something
That's
about
awesome.
it says productivity in the county has dropped by 75% today. Happy Boater Skip Day.
Yep. Boater skip day.
But work at the marina is booming.
There are some boats out in the river today, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
As it should be.
Trout
This is Florida.
Creek Fish Camp, one of our sponsors as well. And they have a new dock set up. They've got all kinds of new stuff going up there. Mr. Randy Ringhaver, he's doing a good job with that place.
Yep.
Good job.
That's beautiful.
That's a fishing
beautiful
man
area
right there.
down there, man.
Yeah. They
Beautiful
only got
area.
one boat launch, but they're working on it, I think. So.
400 boats launched.
Oh, I know it.
You go right across the river,
Yeah.
and there's another boat ramp over there,
Yep.
public ramp.
904-831-1023, Gone Fishing Show. Stand by. We'll be right back.
If you love the ocean, then express yourself with clothing from Seven Seas Outfitters. Seven Seas Outfitters makes high-quality apparel with stunning artwork for men and women. Seven Seas Outfitters was created out of a passion for the ocean, its sandy beaches, the marine life, and the mysteries that lie beneath the waves. Seven Seas Outfitters loves the ocean like you do. They donate 10% of their revenue to ocean-friendly nonprofits. Check out their full lineup at sevenseasoutfitters.com. That's sevenseasoutfitters.com.
You wouldn't trust just anyone on where to find your next big catch, would you? So why trust anyone when it comes to buying or selling your home? When the experts at Real Keeper Realty can help you navigate your way through the biggest financial move you'll make in your life. Just like fishing, when you're selling your home, you got to put out the right bait to attract the best buyers. And when it comes to buying the right home for you and your family, we'll stay the course and make sure you find a real keeper. For all of your real estate needs, give Real Keeper Realty a call. 904-414-4000. Real Keeper Realty. Your home. Your future. Our commitment.
Save a nickel, save a dime. You'll save a bundle at Jack's Bargain Cabinets and Flooring. Save big bucks on building materials, from kitchen cabinets, vanities, granite countertops, carpet, and vinyl flooring. Jack's Bargain Cabinets beats the britches off those big box stores by as much as 40%. Bring them a quote from the Fat Cats and they'll beat it like a dusty rug. Jack's Bargain Cabinets are all wood at discount prices. Go to jacksbargaincabinets.com and see the huge selection of kitchen cabinets and countertops. Get a full kitchen or bathroom upgrade in less than 2 weeks at Jack's Bargain Cabinets, 455 Cassett Avenue. When it comes to those pesky bugs, leave them to Beaver. Beaver Bug Blasters, that is. Clyde T. Bunk, the owner of Beaver Bug Blasters, can stop the bugs from coming into your home by building a bug beaver dam that will keep those bugs outside where they belong. Clyde appreciates your business and he appreciates our veterans. That's why Beaver Bug Blasters is a proud supporter of the Heroes on the Water Foundation. Remember, if your pest control is a disaster, call the masters. Beaver Bug Blasters, 904-242-2847. That's 904-242-2847. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, okay, we're back.
Here we are.
I want to run some names off. And if anybody out there is looking for some good business or some charters, these guys are contributing writers in the Fishing Connection. They are top-notch charter captains. And I'm going to give you just a few names here. You got Will Neiman out of St. Augustine. I think he does kayaks.
Yep. Will's a kayak guy.
Yep. You got Captain Jim Suber. He's not chartering. But you know Captain Jim, he gives us all the information in the city, what's going on in the waterways. And you got Captain Tim Altman. He doesn't do charters, but he's a Wahoo dude. Wahoo! You got, who else you got? Captain Bert Diener. He's up in Georgia. He gives us all our freshwater stuff. Southeast Georgia, Northeast Florida. You got Captain Corey Sparks. He's in the Valley. Captain John Eggers.
Johnny.
He runs out of Rick's.
Very good.
Captain Todd Philcox. He runs out of Rick's as well. That's old Mark Brunell's backup.
Football brother.
Yeah, he's a quarterback for the Jaguars. And who else we got? Captain Jeff Patterson. He's down south around Flagler area, south of Flagler. Captain Matt Chipperfield. Captain Matt, he does charters in the Guana.
Yep. And we do have a phone call.
And then we got a phone call.
Yeah.
Let's take it.
Rick.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Sparkly.
Hey,
I'm doing right.
What's this, Mr. Number 3 or something now?
13 in the country.
Oh, is he an
13 in the
Earnhardt
country?
dude? Oh, no, not that 3?
13th in the country. Now, what are you in Florida?
I think I'm 4th.
4th?
44th?
Okay.
Did he say 44th or 4th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rick
Yeah.
Southern.
He's that one we was looking in the map. Oh, Rick, first thing right off the bat, what lake is it you normally fish in?
The Harris Chain.
Yep, down around
The
Kissimmee.
Big Lake Harris. The Harris Chain of Lakes.
Harris Chain, Lake Harris. You're looking around Lake Toho, Jim. Yeah, so what? You'd be further east of Toho, right? North of Toho.
North of Toho.
Okay.
Well, Jim brought a map.
Jim's got his.
He wants to know right where he's at, man.
He's got his trucker's atlas with him.
Yeah, man. So you're up there by Leesburg, east of Leesburg, huh?
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Okay, that's number 2. I'm old school, brother.
Yeah.
I had to learn. I was like, I'm going to get down there and see that, man. We're going to definitely get us.
Yeah, Jim wants to get out there with you.
Yeah, I said that last
but
time.
But I told
was
him, I said,
here.
I don't know if that sparkly boat will hold you, buddy, because you're 270 pounds.
Yeah.
No, I can't leave my legs at home, man. I got to get around.
Well, I'm at 230, so he ain't too far off.
Yeah,
your wife said different, but we won't consider yeah. Or the boss.
No,
Let me say the boss.
Yeah, well, congratulations last week, Rick. You had the big fish at that tournament. What?
Man, 8.33.
Wow.
8 1/3
Nice.
pounds. That's a big fish.
What's your
That's a nice speck there. Oh, was that a speck or it was a bass? What
Hey,
was
what's the
bass?
That was a
biggest
smallmouth.
biggest ever?
The biggest ever was almost 9, nearly a 9. I've caught 3 over 8 in the last 2 years.
What's the Florida record?
Well, I think it's 14 something, to tell you the truth.
Wow.
You know, but that's a beast. And
What would it look like in physical size? How long would that be, you reckon? Like 20-something?
so, yeah, someone told me once upon a time that they gain about a pound a year.
Wow.
And I think once they get to a certain size, once they get to like your 6 or 7, when they get that different size, I think it slows it down.
Then they just start
it's 14,
getting thicker.
It's probably, it's probably, a 14-pound bass is probably, like you're saying, probably 18, 20 years old.
Wow. I know we got some lakes in our gated community that are actually the people own them, and it's their lake.
Yeah.
And I hear tell there's some whoppers out there. Yeah.
Well, let's go out there.
Yeah, we have to dress in camouflage, and the guy's going to walk up and say, "Hey, y'all can't be fishing here." Because
and then Jim stands up and he says, "Y'all just have a happy day.
Just have a good day." Yeah, he let me know politely. I was like, "Sir, you can't fish here." Yes, sir.
Well, I went out, and it was a 2-day tournament. And day 1, I caught a 6.5. And I caught several other nice fish with it. And that was good. But day 2, when I went out, I went right towards the hydrilla. I was targeting hydrilla. And
is that a lake?
I thought he was targeting bass.
No, that's a vegetation. That's a vegetation. That's like, if you're going to catch me, you got to go target buffets. I'm just saying.
Rick still doesn't know me too well, does he? We got to get out together. He'll figure me out in a bit.
You'll go.
I was out
That
there,
once
and
was
I
enough.
targeting hydrilla, and I threw that topwater popper.
It was the second cast that morning. And that 8.33 came up. And I'm telling you what, you want to talk about getting your adrenaline pumping early. When she came up and grabbed it, I was like, oh, my gosh. And the thing about it is that hydrilla gets real thick.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be an 8.33-pound bass, but once you get in the hydrilla, that thing just became 20 pounds on you.
All right, let me ask you a question. How did you get it in the boat? Did you lift it up or did you net it?
Oh, I netted it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you didn't boat flip it?
Not
Not a boat flop, that thing. If it ain't 10 pounds, this boat flop, man. Boom.
I did boat flip the 6.5.
Okay.
Nice.
But I did not boat flip the 8.3.
Okay.
Yeah, he was too busy changing.
Yeah.
Rick, tell us your day rate again, please, sir.
My what?
The day rate.
I don't charter.
You don't charter?
No.
Nope. He tournament man.
That was a trick question. I was
yeah.
just checking.
Now, sometimes, like, we had...
Hell, I can afford that.
Well, Sunday night, we had a giveaway, and this is what we'll do sometimes. We had a live giveaway where we introduced a lot of our products and stuff on Facebook Live, and we did give out a day on the water with me.
Did I win? Did I win that?
No, you didn't win. You didn't win that one, Jeff.
I didn't win nothing.
I need to come with you and do some flounder fishing, is what it looks like.
Man, you come on up here, man. We'll go.
There's a few.
Ain't a problem.
There's a few.
Rick, what's your setup on the boat? How many rods and reels you take out there during a normal tournament?
6.
6.
6.
And they're all
Every
got a
time,
purpose.
6. Oh, yes, absolutely.
Is that 6 on the left side and 6 on the right?
No, 3 and 3.
Okay.
3 and 3. I carry 3 for morning bite, 3 for afternoon bite, and I can pretty much cover bottom, medium, and top.
Okay.
And you say pretty much you're in Lake Harris, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I fish a lot of my competitions at and everything else.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now in the book.
We'll fish everywhere. I mean, the week before that or 2 weeks before that, I caught a 7.8 out of Lake Gant, which is a smaller lake.
Okay.
And, so we like to go to all the little lakes. This weekend we're going to Lake Panisovsky in Sumter County. So we kind of travel and do different lakes because I like to show people how I break down a lake. I mean, if you've never seen us, we do a live Facebook show where I get out there every Sunday morning and I'll break down a lake how I fish it and try to show guys, how to get out there in their local lakes and catch fish.
With a popper.
With a popper. Now,
with a popper.
Sometimes I might
guarantees throwing that popper.
Oh yeah, that's guaranteed. That's guaranteed. I'm a topwater fisherman. I love it. Well, the boss lady gets mad if she can't see the lure because that's the action. You see that fish come up and grab it. That's the action that you're looking for, and we all like that. So.
You like her getting mad, or you like the fish? Okay.
Yeah. No, I don't like her getting mad. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got a nice.
She's Irish. I don't do that.
Yeah. I'm Irish as well. I know where that come from. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a nice topwater red about a week and a half ago, right at 27 inches.
What'd you catch that on?
Skitter walk.
There was what color?
The trout pattern. I took that thing. I was fishing in my kayak, and so I was in some pretty skinny water. And I slung that thing out, and you know, Rick, you can throw a skitter walk forever, man. And I probably threw it 35 yards away from me and popped it about 2 or 3 times, and all of a sudden you see this weight come at it, and boom, it was on it.
It's game time.
And
it's game time.
And so that fish was still, 30 yards away from me, so I had a really good fight in the kayak. It runs one side over to the other and runs underneath the kayak. Had to dip the rod underneath the kayak and let the fish run and then bring it around, and pretty exciting. Nothing like a topwater bite.
No, there isn't. And what size line do you use, Jeff, when you get to a fish like that?
Well, on that rod, I had a 20-pound braid with a 20-pound fluorocarbon leader.
Yeah.
But so
you could kind of horse a little bit, but you got to still be a little bit cautious.
Oh yeah, well we have a lot of oyster mounds, so you got a lot of break-offs and things like that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We were buzzing there for a second. I don't know what that
Knocked
was.
away aliens.
But,
Someone trying to holler.
yeah, we're getting nuked. Oh, no.
Hey, what's that? What's the deepest in that Lake Harris?
Studio.
How deep does that get?
What, that Harris?
Yeah.
Harris gets over 20 feet in spots.
When it heats up, they get into the deeper water. Is that the logic there?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to do one of two things. They're either going to go deep water with brush piles. And those deep spots have brush piles, and actually the FWC has marked them. So they're really easy to find. And if they're not deep, they're going to go hide under vegetation, the hydrilla, the lily pads, things like that. And that's what I love. I love when they go and hide underneath that vegetation. I'll go get them. Otherwise, you're out there in the deep water fishing brush piles. It's slow, it's tedious, and not shallow fishing.
Hey, so like after Christmas, do you make your own brush piles?
No, I've thought about it, but I haven't. I think you got to register or something like that with the FWC.
Okay.
There's probably a regulation on that.
Just wondering.
Yeah.
Got to get rid of the Christmas
Regulation.
tree. Well, Rick, man, we appreciate it. We'll be watching Rick Sutherland Outdoors, 7 o'clock on Sunday mornings on Facebook. Check him out. Want to see a professional bass fisherman? He's the one to watch.
That's the boy. Rick,
All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir.
have a good weekend, my friend. Be careful down there.
Tight lines.
904-831-1023. You got a question? You got a story? Call us. 904-831-1023. Stand by. The All Fishing Show will return shortly. Hold tight.
As we enter into our new normal, we find some things changing, like the basic handshake. It's just not sanitary. So what will take its place? Will we flash a copy of our negative COVID-19 test? Evaluate the date of the results, calculate the incubation period, then maybe tentatively shake. Will we stand an obligatory 6 feet away, straighten our posture, and pop a salute? Maybe we could just perfect the cheesy wink and finger point. Hey, how you doing? Whatever the new normal looks like, we'll adapt. This message brought to you by
Florida residents. Russell T. Jackson, your New York Life financial service professional, can help you with individual life insurance, disability coverage, college funding, investing in IRAs and 401ks. Businesses, let Russell T. Jackson assist with employee benefit plans, retirement plans, and more. Call for a free consultation with Russell T. Jackson, your financial service professional, licensed for Florida. 699-3480. 699-3480. From insurance to retirement, call 699-3480. Russell T. Jackson with New York Life.
Transmission problems? Call Action Transmission Specialists on Merrill Road, where you get the work done right the first time by the experts. I'm Robin Sidbury, the owner. Our techs can service all makes and models, and we provide a nationwide warranty, so you have the peace of mind knowing we solve your transmission troubles fairly and honestly and guaranteed nationwide. Call us at Action Transmission Specialist on Merrill Road, where quality counts. Get traction. Call Action at 744-0755.
These are unprecedented times, which are causing a lot of stress and financial worry for millions of Americans. But here's some good news. If you owe back taxes to the IRS, Optima Tax Relief can reduce the stress in your life by helping you resolve your tax debt right from the safety of your own home. Make no mistake, you don't want to ignore the IRS right now. They can take your paycheck and everything you work so hard for. But with Optima on your side, you may qualify for help that saves you thousands. Their tax professionals specialize in the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered. Optima is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau and has resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for taxpayers across the nation. So now's the time for tax help you need, for tax help you trust. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522. 800-707-4522.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage. Making the right financial decisions has never been more important. When you turn to Rocket Mortgage, we can help guide you to those right decisions now, when they matter most. Mortgage rates are near historic lows, so now is a great time to call 8338-ROCKET. And if you need some extra money, a cash-out refinance could give you that financial boost you're looking for. Call today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com to learn more.
Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. And MLS number 3030.
Now that the weather's heating up, the backyard is in play. And Lowe's can help you create memories at home all summer long. Enjoy dinner al fresco with the new Pelham Bay 7-piece patio set, now starting at just $219. What's for dinner? Burgers, of course, on the new grill. Enjoy free local delivery when you buy a grill $398 or more. Summer is open. Download our app and discover what's possible at Lowe's. While supplies last, applies to standard delivery in U.S. only. Purchase special calculated before taxes. After applicable discounts, if any. More fees may apply. Selections vary by market. See Lowe's.com for details.
I don't know what your lunch or dinner plans are, but mine are set at Burger King. The family bundle will take care of us tonight. 3 Whoppers, 3 cheeseburgers, and 3 fries. At participating Burger Kings, the family bundle, only $14.99. Did you hear what I said? 3 Whoppers, 3 cheeseburgers, and 3 fries for $14.99. Stop by Burger King today where you can have it your way.
Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Red light.
Red light.
All right, we got a red light.
That means go.
Waiting on, see if Noel Coon will give us a call. Give us an update on the surf fishing report.
Yep.
And
he would be down in the St. Augustine.
Yeah,
area.
he's usually either there or south of St. Augustine most of the time, isn't he?
Man, did you see all of the fish in Tim Altman's article?
Yeah.
That would be page 20 in the Fishing Connection. Man, that is a boatload.
Yeah,
of
Tim
mahi
goes
right
out
there.
quite a bit.
Yeah.
He goes out quite a bit. And does a lot of fast, what do you call it, speed trolling? High speed trolling, I guess is what you call it.
Wahoo man.
Oh man, that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say wow.
Yeah,
that's a good day fishing for sure.
Yeah, Tim.
You want to go out
Tim
and
don't
really
play
get
around.
on the fish?
Yeah, he's. I think he's running. Isn't he running Wahoo Junkies? He put that together.
Yeah.
Let's talk offshore.
I'm sure Tim and I are cousins down the line somewhere. He's an Altman. They come from South Georgia. They're related.
So would that be granddaddy or daddy or great granddaddy? All that.
You gotta be careful when you get into that stuff. I'm just telling you. My sister started all that with the genealogy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's amazing how many cousins I got.
Oh my goodness.
They don't call me Cousin Jeff for nothing.
My grandma was married 5 times. Oh my goodness. I never knew that.
Yeah.
It's like, my goodness. Yeah. I'll tell you a story after we get off there.
Man, I was at my aunt's house one time. My aunt had this book. It's called Jacksonville. It's a big book. And flipping through it, and my grandmom's in it. She was like a cheerleader. I was like, no way.
Go on, Grandma.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And
that's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's cool to know your
My
history.
granddad was like the football
Stud.
Yeah.
That's probably where you get it from, man. When I look at you, that's the first thing, man. I just like look at all that.
Pro football
look at all
player.
that manhood right there.
168 pounds of
Soaking
pure
wet.
muscle. Yeah.
Michael Browning, no, I have done no osprey fishing lately. Yeah, lately. Yeah, I think I held the record on the pier for catching ospreys. Yeah, I'd sling my bait out, and I'd go back to my chair, and I'd have my rod all set up, and I'd just go over and sit in my chair, and I'd start snoozing away, and waiting for that screaming reel, and all of a sudden it starts screaming. I'd jump up, and there's an osprey done swooped down and picked up my bait, and he's flying off.
Or a pelican.
Yeah.
And they get unruly. Pelicans, they get unruly when you try to help them.
Yeah. So anyway, you got to get them in as careful as possible, and you know, everybody gives you assistance, and you get the towel over his head. You got to grab them talons, and then you got to get them unhooked as careful as possible, and then they fly away.
The whole time he's trying to poke you. Yeah.
And then an hour. Well, it's surprising though. You put that towel over their head, and
they get docile.
They calm down.
They pretty much do. So
yeah, I called. The
pelicans are a different story now. They
That's
get
a big
wrapped
bird, man.
Yeah.
I caught me a beach chicken not long ago.
Oh.
Flipped it out, and he decided he wanted to go after my topwater. I kept yelling at him, "Get away from there, beach chicken!"
It's a great goal.
He didn't listen. He kept on. Finally reached down and grabbed it. It was funny. A few years back, I had scooped up a pelican. If people don't know, I do wildlife control. So I caught a pelican, and there was another pelican that was with this bird. So we got it off, and it had the line was around the leg. The leg was real swollen, so I had to get the bird over to Beeks. So I took it over to Cindy Mosley out there, and a couple days later, we're out at Browns Creek. This pelican comes and lands like 10 feet from my kayak. And I sat there and talked to him for a minute, and he comes over and jumps up on the end of my kayak like 6 feet from me. And it's like, "Hey, what'd you do with my buddy?" You know? And I swear it was the same bird.
It was weird,
and, yeah. And then I look at it, and the bird had a fish hook in his mouth. And it was like I couldn't get him, but he sat right there on the end of my kayak for, 4 or 5 minutes. Just
wow.
He was like, "Hey, what'd you do with my friend?" And I was like, "Yeah, don't worry, it'll get released, and I'm sure it'll be back after a while."
Yeah, I knew Cindy. We lived in the same apartments right there on the river in San Marco before.
I used to live right next door to her in San Marco.
The red brick apartments, yeah. Cheryl and I, this was in 76, maybe 77, somewhere in that area.
I got married in like 87, I think.
Okay.
And we lived in the brick place right
the
next
red
door.
Brick? Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, she had that big pen there.
Right.
Well, my porch was right there. I used to go catch finger mullet and bring like 5-gallon buckets of finger
was that
mullet home.
LaSalle, maybe?
Yeah, LaSalle. That's
LaSalle,
exactly where it was.
That's where I came home one day. And,
oh, that's funny.
Yep,
What, did you live in the same building I did?
I don't know. We might have. We were on the bottom floor, and
I was on
you
the
walk
left.
out the back door, and the bulkhead was right there.
Cindy's house?
No, Cindy was in another unit from us. We were in he's a doctor now, Vic. Dr. Vic, we call him.
Okay.
He had a Porsche at the time. He was an intern at the time.
Rob
He was a big time
Altman's
doctor, but
Rob Altman's dad, my Uncle Keith, owned that building because I rented from him.
Oh, okay.
And then, that was this building, and Cindy.
So he was the one that always
right
came
door.
wanting to know where the rent money was.
I'm telling you, that sounds exactly like Keith.
Yeah, it was one of those deals where, it's the end of the month, time to move again.
It don't be $5 short either.
That's right.
I want my money.
Yeah, I remember I came home late one day from work, and I pulled into the parking lot there at the apartments, and my dog come running out to me, and it was kind of dusk, and I couldn't see, and I was tired, from running the truck all day, and I gave him mine, and I hit my dog, man. That blew me away, but we had to get her to St. Nicholas, and got a cast on her leg and everything. Everything was good. But, yeah, she was wild, man. She would run. She took off from the back door and took off across the grass and just dove right into the river. Like nothing, like her legs were still going, man. I had to jump into St. John's River and get my dog. She was wild. But yeah, that was fun. We used to have oyster cookouts and everything.
Nice.
And yeah, big, that was party time around that day. Yeah.
Yeah. The good old days.
Yeah, the good old days.
Yep. Back in the day.
Yeah. And those apartments, they're all condos and everything over there now.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
But, that was a mess. So, anyway, let's finish up here with Big Jim and some more tips on some trailer repairs. What are you giving some advice on?
Well, here, you got to start somewhere. Check them tires. All them stickers they put all over them trailers with the check your lug nuts and check all that. That's the pertinent information there.
Right.
That means important to some of you people. You say pertinent.
What's the difference with lights? How many different lights? What's the best set of lights to put on? I mean,
now with with those incandescents and all, that was good for back in the day, but some of the new car systems aren't compatible with the new LEDs. I mean, with the old incandescents. So I'd go with the LEDs.
Yeah.
Always to pay more. They're sealed. You're going to have problems all the time, but it seems like with the lights, the harnesses are good for a year, maybe 2, and then you got to change that harness. So And you surely don't chase down electrical problems. You just pay me to run a new harness.
Now, you install the, what do you call the lights that go up?
The upright guides on, yeah. You got to run separate ground for those. But when you put your lights, get them out of the water,
right.
That's a good step. But you got to run a separate ground from that light down to the trailer to get them to work. That's where most people have run into their trouble. As far as your lights go, check that if you got light problems. Check your ground always in the front. That ground relocated. Or
is it good to run a second ground wire?
Yeah, I think that'd be. I don't do it, but I could see where that could be a plus. Just because now I could see like when you got those swing away tongues and stuff like that, where you're trying to meet your homeowners association.
HOA?
Yeah, your HOA. That's
like
hard.
Where you live?
Yeah.
No, you can't do that. Sorry.
Yeah, you got to go some to beat me for letters and stuff like that. Not that I'm unruly, but golly, get a letter for your basketball net being torn or something ridiculous. Your boat in the driveway
Your
more than
grass
24
is a
hours.
half inch too long.
Have a heart trap trying to catch those critters.
Those armadillos?
Yeah.
Call American Trappers.
Yeah.
721-2626.
There you
Take
go.
care of them.
Yeah.
All right, one more.
904-831-1023. We got another segment to go, and this show is in the history books. 904-831-1023. Oh, wow, I thought we were already in the history books.
Just thought we was back in the 70s.
Stand by. We'll be right back.
Introducing Del Marina, the world's ultimate lightweight comfort deck and boat shoes. They're superior in all ways, style, quality, and performance. The upper is a high-tech, fast-drying mesh that won't tear, and it breathes so your feet don't get hot. The interior of the shoes are made with anti-odor, antimicrobial materials, and the footbed is removable for safe cleaning in the washing machine. Plus, the outsole is non-marking and slip-proof both uphill and downhill. Del Marina, the ultimate deck and boat shoes. Order a pair today from ScusaShoes.com. Check them out on the Fish Florida mobile app. Mention Fish Florida and receive a 20% discount. That's SKUZE shoes.com. Southern Sportsman is now open on the south side of Arlington Expressway. They stock everything an outdoorsman thrives, from firearms and fishing, archery, and knives. They've got bows by Hoyt, Obsession, and Prime with an archery range for practice time. Everything's there a fisherman digs, from T. Allen rods to TBS jigs. Guns by Glock can always be found at Southern Sportsman, the best in town. Located at 8324 Arlington Expressway. Give them a call today at 903-2745. That's 903-2745. For the finest soft plastic and topwater baits, use what the pros use, Down South Lures. If you're one of those skinny water anglers out there looking to boat some speckled trout or redfish, Down South Lures has you covered. Their Southern Shad line of soft plastic baits come in a variety of colors for clear and stained water use. Down South Lures is a family-owned and operated business that was inspired to make their own line of fishing lures because of their love for our coast and the great fishing that it offers. Get online now and visit downsouth.lures.com. That's downsouth.lures.com.
Looking for a great day of fishing or want to learn how the pros do it? Then you need to call Captain John Eggers. John's one of the leading guides in the Jacksonville area. John's won such tournaments as the Cabela's IFA Redfish Tournament and has been on many outdoor shows such as TNN and NBC Sports. He'll combine his knowledge of tournament fishing with his charter experience to ensure you have a trip of a lifetime. Give John a call at 591-1611. Again, 591-1611. Or stop by Rick's Bait and Tackle for John's information.
No matter how well maintained your boat is, things can still happen. Props get sheared off, water pumps fail, and starters die. You need a reliable towing service. Join Towboat US. Low-cost options and reliable service. For just $149 a year, Towboat US provides you with unlimited towing on water breakdowns within their vast service area, and that's 24/7. The average tow is around $700. Towboat US membership is a clear alternative. Visit BoatUS.com and join today, or give them a call at 249-4422. That's 249-4422. Let's get back to the Gone Fishing Show here on Sunny 102.3. The Gone Fishing Show is brought to you by Rick's Bait and Tackle. If you want to be a part of the show, we'd love to hear from you. The call-in number is 904-831-1023. That's 904-831-1023. And now, here's your host, Rick Hale, along with Joe Dion and Jeff Altman.
Hey, we are back.
The red light.
Jeff?
Yeah, we're back, and you got something you want to talk about, a terminal tournament.
We had the Inshore Extreme Challenge last week. Man, it was a hard day. It was tough fishing.
That was Saturday?
Day. Yeah, last Saturday.
Yeah,
Fish just were not biting.
They surely weren't.
They had a lockjaw, or the ones around where I was did anyway. But anyway, Ron Linvey took first place with 159.5 inches. Basically, it's a photo release tournament, and we could catch a limit of red trout and flounder, which is 2 red, 5 trout, 10 flounder. So Ron ended up finishing first, 159.5. Sandy Stark, good friend of mine, Sandy took second place with 151.25. And Alex Swanson rounded out the top 3 at 147.5. So, I mean, literally, a 12-inch flounder was the difference between first and third place. So, a lot of good fishing.
Where'd y'all do that out of?
It was, with our tournaments, we had the meetings and everything was at Autobahn over on Phillips Highway. So, we can do an inshore place because we don't have to, weigh in with boats and things like that. So, but Tim Stoddard did real well. Sean Belts did real well. Nick Odell.
Nick, with the signs,
Nick, Yep. He's one of the flotilla boys. I think Nick took 5th. So, congratulations to
Is that
everybody
about Craig?
fished.
Craig's in there somewhere.
Yeah, Craig finished, I think, 11th. And
was there a Jeff somebody in there?
Jeff, yeah, I think I was 31st. Woo! Yeah, I didn't have a good day.
How many people were in it?
There was over 100.
Well, I was 103.
Right. So yeah, and we had 101 fish in it. Yeah, you were.
I was 103rd.
Yeah, yeah. Now I only had 56.25 inches. I had 24 and a quarter inch red. I had an 18-inch flounder and a 14-inch flounder. Bite was just horrible for me that day, but some people found some good fish.
That's how it was for me in the river.
It was a rough day, but then I hadn't been really fishing since then. So tomorrow we've got the club tournaments. The junior tournament for the offshore club is tomorrow. So,
and the Kingfish tournament is on, ready to go. Is the last news I got.
Yep.
So
I saw something on the news last night. They said they're not going to have a dock tournament. So
okay.
I don't know what's going on with that
for the
year.
The kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And in weigh-ins and things like that, they're talking about they're going to scale back. Everything's going to be scaled back. So I don't know if it's going to be the number of people that they're going to allow in. They're scaling back on vendors and everything else. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens when, we get a little bit closer to tournament time.
Right.
What about King Buster? Is that still?
Yep, that's I believe
that's got to be getting close.
Is that
isn't it?
St. Augustine?
In that first, yeah.
I thought King Busters was one Don Dingman's.
Yeah. I think that's Don's, isn't it?
Yeah.
King Busters.
No, King Buster was always in St. Augustine, offshore Kingfish, and it was always the first one, the roughest, seemed like.
Right.
The weather was always. That's what I remember from back.
Unfortunately, I don't have any copies of the.
Google King Busters.
Yeah.
King Buster.
Google King Busters.
We could do that.
Yeah. And as far as getting back into the trailer deal.
Yep.
Galvanized trailers. What's the longevity on them?
They last quite a while, man. You get a good 10 to 15 years or longer. I got a Gator trailer that my John boat's on that's a 1980.
Now, do you keep it under cover or is it in weather all the time?
It's just out there amongst it.
I was correct. It's going to be June 26, 2020.
Okay, so
At, Max Marine. That is Don Dingman's tournament.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the one you're talking about is Mayhem, Kingfish Mayhem or something like that. But the King Busters is the SKA.
I would like to say if you buy a trailer, try to buy it in one that's made in Florida. The places like Caravan that are made up there in the Lake States,
Up north, yeah.
they're zinc plated.
Not made for the.
Have not made it for down here. You'll go through an axle in a year, maybe 2.
Zinc, isn't that what we put on our
Well, you got
motors?
steel, then you got zinc plate. Yes.
No, that's what you put on your nose when you're at the beach to keep the sun from.
That's zinc oxide.
Oh, zinc
That's right.
oxide.
Same
okay.
difference.
That's
I knew it was
that'll
zinc.
cause your nose to rot off.
But that's not for around here. So you inherently, I'm doing one when I go back on Monday. All the
doesn't the salt attack zinc?
It just eats it up.
Yeah.
It's just a coating that's just baked on there, dipped on there, and then galvanizing is a thicker coating, and the stuff we used to that's why that Gator trailer's still around. The stuff you used to get dipped, the byproduct of it was horrendous. So now they cut all that out because of EPA. They can't put all the good stuff in there like they used to paint the oil rigs with and all.
Mm-hmm.
So they've lightened it up, so you don't get that much out of maybe 10 years at best. But it's all about the maintenance, man. Paint those springs, check your tires,
Grease them hubs.
Grease them hubs, get the water intrusion out. Hosing your trailer down with a hose. I said this many times on the show. Hosing it down with a hose and stuff like that, or pumping that grease into those buddy bearings does not take care of the water intrusion. You have to pull that water out.
2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, car coming up the road towards Rick's, facing Rick's, and he's right at the stop sign. Instead of stopping to let the boat make the right-hand turn, well, instead of the guy waiting for the car to leave, he goes ahead and says, I'll go ahead and make the turn. He makes the turn, and all of a sudden we're inside. We heard and he pulls away, and he gets out, and I think he had duels, buddy, and bam, bam.
Oh man, yeah, that's a hateful.
Yeah.
Right there on that corner, they have that piece of I-beam.
What they need to do is take that curb and put the rounded curb on it. Because it's straight squared curb. Just put the round curb on there. The tire will go right over it. But it's got that space. Yeah, it's got that little drainage space, and that's what messes
Many
up.
times, look over there and see that right side, 5 foot off the ground. Tire blown out, rip the axle all the way out of the
Yeah,
vehicle.
if somebody's smart, they'd have a dang trailer repair place right
It's amazing
there.
how that works. Huh? You hate to see those improvements made. Just the little things. When all that holds your axle in place is the springs, and when your springs are all rusty they finally let go, like yours, and when they let go, that axle is mobile. It's trying to locate itself elsewhere, and that's when you have the tire blow
Something
out.
else I noticed, too, I see a lot of boats going down the road, and they're just hopping. Inflation
All the weights on
tires.
the back. Yeah.
Well, the tire inflation. They're low
that
on
too.
air, man.
Check. That's why they got on there. Check your air pressure. Check
Man, that was
everything.
a quick 2 hours.
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
we want to thank
Must
Big
be the
Jim
company.
Pritchett with Fat Cat Mobile Trailer Repair for showing up today and giving
That's
us
right.
some good advice.
Took care of their IT problem
Absolutely.
and everything, man. I'm nationwide.
Jeff Altman,
he's bad,
and myself,
nationwide.
we're all wishing you a good and safe weekend. Please
Yes,
be
we are.
careful out there. Keep your eyes and ears open.
Well, everybody be
and your
responsible.
mouth and nose closed, and have a good weekend.
Treat
See you
everybody
next
nice.
week on the Go Fishing Show. Good day.
Goodbye.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them.
West Virginia.
Oh, okay, my friend. Do me a favor. Leave me your email address, and I'm sure I've got you on call. I'm on the radio right now at the radio show. No worries. Just send me your email address on a voicemail and your name.
Hey, you want to
When I
hook
get
up
back to
next
the house,
week
I'll
and
pull
get
up
on
your
them
file and I'll
springs?
send you a new invoice.
Yeah. I got you Jack
Thank
and
you,
your
my friend.
spring.
Bye-bye.
All right. I'll be back with a vengeance next week. I'm gonna try to catch everybody up.
Yeah, see, it's just like, now I've got like Alexander's Shrimp Company on Main Street. He's a paid advertiser.
Right.
If I was to promote the
Right.
Ramona guy,